Hi, this is Nick George with Clouds Diamond Sharpening, just to show you a shipping demonstration. You made it this far, you're almost ready to use me. I'm going to show you how to ship correctly and explain some stuff. Alright, let's go to the table. Alright, this is a clipper blade box. I sell them for $5. Getting one of these will save you in shipping, especially if you plan on using me again. You're going to want this. It holds your blades safely for shipping. You can fit up to 20 or 14, so then you can put 2 in each slot depending on what kind of blade. So it's very simple. You put your blades in. I put the teeth up because the pads are up here. And then you put them in there. And if you need to send 28, then go ahead and put them like that. Then you put 2 and you put these on. Make sure the box is closed correctly. By that I make sure the box is closed. I use rubber bands. Some people use tape. You could just put a little piece of tape around right under here if you want, and just put a little piece there and a little piece there, and it'll hold this box shut, because then you get a padded envelope of flat rate right there, flat rate padded envelope, and you can put this in there and your blades will make it safely to me for $7 or $6.98 or something for shipping. So you'll spend about $14 in shipping to get 28 blades done, and that's worth it. Now if you got like one blade, or I recommend you might not want to use me, you just might want to buy more blades. I'm not discouraging you from using me, but you're gonna pay $14 in shipping no matter what for $6.50 to sharpen one blade. It's really not good for either of us if that happens. But if you're a home groomer and you just want your blade sharpened, I will sharpen it for you. Just know you're going to be spending $14, 7 to me and 7 back just to do one blade. And it's fairly easy to do one blade. And then you tape it together and it's good. Put it in a padded envelope. Now if you don't have a shipping box, and you just have, like, let's say 4 blades, okay? So this is how I ship. You make sure none of the teeth hit each other. That's gonna be your biggest problem. These teeth hit each other, they're gonna break, I promise. So I do this, and then I do this. Okay, you see how there's no metal touching each other? So when I fold this over, they're not gonna hit each other. There's bubble wrap in between them. Right? There's 4 blades in here. Tape them together. Put it in a padded envelope. You're pretty good to go. The more bubble wrap you use, of course, the safer it will be. So if you have 10 blades, I would recommend using more than 1 bubble wrap. I think 4 blades of bubble wrap square is good. Some people do 6, do 3 and 3. Some people do 9. I wouldn't really recommend that, but if you think it's okay, then it's okay. It's your blades. Alright, so now if you got 1 trimmer and 1 blade, and you spend $14 in shipping and you spend $16.50 to get 1 clipper service and 1 blade, well, I mean, you're spending about $28 just to get 1 clipper service, and the clipper's only $49 new. Then you might just want to buy another clipper until you get a few and then send a few to me. I'm just telling you this because people are always asking me how much is shipping, And if you're worried about the shipping, then maybe you should just buy more equipment. Yeah. Okay, so if you got a clipper that you're not sure needs to be serviced, just go ahead and send it, because you're gonna spend $14 in shipping for a padded envelope there and back. And you can get a flat rate medium box for $14, so it'll be $28 there and back, and your clipper will make it safely. And I do not recommend sending clippers or trimmers in a padded envelope. If you do, I'll send it back in a padded envelope, but if it's damaged, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You shouldn't send it in a padded envelope, especially if it's a clipper. That's why I recommend, if you need, services on your trimmers, just go ahead and buy a few of them, because you're going to need more than one anyway. If you got one trimmer and you're worried about shipping and the cost of the trimmer, you just need to buy another trimmer until you have a few. I'm a professional business. I'm used to doing a lot of work. So when one clipper and one blade comes in, and you used it for 4 months, and then you're like, my clipper stopped working, well, I'm gonna say, well, that's because you have one clipper and you've been running off it for $16.50 for a service and a trimming blade. And if it lasts you 4 months, that's pretty good, shaving heads every day with it. I've had no complaints, and all my customers are happy, and I just don't want someone unhappy. So if you send one clipper and one blade, you're probably not going to be happy, because it's going to be a lot. It's going to be $28 in shipping. So you already lost $28. Alright, so now if you got multiple clippers and multiple blades, well, of course, send it on to me and I'll take care of it. So I put a tape across here, and then tape across here to protect the front of the clipper. Okay, and then your main goal is to put these clippers in here, and your blades, right? And then to pack it full, the main goal is, I'm just going to use assortment on bubble wrap here. Okay, see, that's not good. Hear it moving in there? That's not good. You don't want anything to move in the box. Okay, so here's some more bubble wrap. See how it's sticking up a little over the box a little bit? That's good, because you want it, you want it nice and tight in there. And you put a little piece of tape across it, and it's ready to go. Here, guys, nothing shaking. That's good. This will get your 100% guarantee you'll get your safe, unless there's a hole in the box because of the mail messes up, but that don't happen very often. And I've had no damaged equipment yet sent to me from the mail. So just make sure you pack your blades not to hit each other. If you got clippers, just go ahead and send it on here. If you got padded envelope and scissors and blades, just send them in a padded envelope, and I'll sharpen them up. If you're worried about them, I would recommend sending them medium flat rate, because they'll get here safe for sure. Okay, I was interrupted by the phone. Okay, so and then what you put in the box, all you have to put is your name, number, address, if it's going to go to a different shipping address, or if the address is not on the box. I would just put your name, address, first name, last name, address, and then a valid email, because I bill you through an email. And you'll pay through the email, or you can call me and give your credit card. But it's super easy to use the email. You check your email, it gives you an invoice. You can open the invoice by clicking it, and it'll tell you all the prices, and I'll print one and I'll put it in your box. And there's a big green button in the email that's secure through QuickBooks, and you can pay from there. It accepts credit cards and bank cards. If you have PayPal, well, send it to my Gmail, or just ask and I'll send you where to send it. I do accept PayPal. If you need your stuff back fast, then I recommend checking your email a lot through the day, because I ship it to you, and then I send it to you, and then once you pay it, it sends me a notification. I get the notification every time. But if you're not sure I got it, go ahead and ask. It's not a big deal. And yeah, I'll get this stuff sharpened up, and it's fairly easy to do, guys. You could send your credit card information through a text message any way you want to. You can call me, give it to me, but I do work and I do not have a receptionist. So if I'm working, I will not answer the phone, and your stuff might not get shipped out that day if you don't pay from the email. But if you do call and I'm not busy, of course I'll answer it, and we'll just run that credit card right through the phone. If you're not in a hurry, or actually, I don't let people that have less than 5 items offer 24-hour turnaround. The reason is because my mailbox is pretty far away, and I don't want to have to drive to the mailbox for $13 or $16, $16.50. So just remember that. But if you do have one blade and one clipper and you don't mind paying the shipping, go ahead and send it to me. I'll fix it, and usually it goes out in 24 hours anyway. I'm just saying, don't be in a rush for one clipper and one blade. You just need to buy more blades and more clippers. This is your profession. I think I got about 6 or 7 sharpening wheels. So when one goes bad, I'm ready. I'm not down on business. Same with your business. You don't want to have your clipper not working and you send all your blades in, and I sharpen all your blades and I test them on my good clipper and they work great. And then you get them back and you say they're leaving lines, and I'll be like, well, you should have sent your clipper. You guys got to get those things serviced about every 3 to 6 months. And if you don't, it's going to be really expensive when you send them in, because more stuff breaks, and when stuff gets loose, it starts rattling and vibrating things loose. Like for example, on an Oster 76, you don't ever get them serviced. Those Lincoln levers get loose, and then they rattle and they start vibrating the gear, and then the teeth get stripped, and then you need a new gear, or it breaks the shaft on the gear. Same with Andis. You never change your blade drive, you never change your hinge. Well, then you're going to need an armature cam assembly, and then I got to remove everything out of your motor and put a cam assembly on there, instead of just replacing a drive, which would have been $20 to $25. Now you're looking at $35 to $40, and then, well, the cam was bad and it ruined your armature. Well, now you're looking at $55 minus the cam, because new armatures come with the cam, and then you're looking at a $70 repair. So don't neglect your clippers. They got to keep running. They need maintenance. Everything in the world needs maintenance. Everything that moves needs maintenance. All metal needs oil, and everything in the world will need a maintenance eventually. Alright, so scissors are fairly simple. I just wrap them up. 1, 2, put a piece of tape and put them in there. Fairly simple. You don't want anything to move, and you don't want any metal to touch each other. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this wonderful adventure of packing your stuff. It'll be on my website. You can just watch it and yeah, see how easy it is to use me. Super simple. You can either text message me. Sometimes I don't answer calls unless you're a customer. The reason is because a lot of it's Google marketing, Bing marketing, Yahoo marketing, and I just some are Fort Worth numbers where I live, 817, and they're just self-contracted people, I guess, and you know, they're trying to sell me website stuff, so I try not to answer my phone. So just go ahead and leave a text message or a voice message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, thank you. Keep it sharp, keep it looking good. Keep these clipper blades coming into me, guys, man. I get them sharp, sharp, sharp. Send them on, and yeah, and you'll have no choice but to be happy. That is your only option. See you later.